Nigerians, this country is finished. This country is finished. There is nowhere you run to and you get justice. Though I am not in support of this crime that this guy committed. I am not in any way supporting him. But every human being deserves a fair hearing. If you treat somebody right, you should treat the next person also the same, like the first person. This man here, Yaya Bello, allegedly stole eight 80.2 billion naira, and he was granted a bail of 5 million naira. 5 million, he was granted a bail of 5 million instead of him to be resting and relaxing in Kuje or Kirikiri prison. Just 5 days ago, he celebrated his 50th birthday, and this is what the president is sending, congratulating him, like celebrating his birthday with him. Why this man is supposed to be relaxing somewhere? Not too long ago, people were unalived in Benue State. We don't no longer talk about those in Plateau and other places again. And all the president could do is to find a way to go and be campaigning. Our leaders are clueless. And for the AFCC, what he did is condemnable, is not right. But this 76 years sentence is too much. Do the maths. If that guy is 30 and you are giving him 76 years, that is 106 years. Definitely that guy will not live past even up to that 76. Where is our humanity in this country? I am calling on all the youths. Use your head, put your heads together. It seems like these evil doers are not letting go of what is supposed to be ours. How would you be celebrating the birthday of a known corrupt politician? A known corrupt politician who was alleged to take 80.2 billion naira from his state. You are celebrating his birthday instead of him relaxing in Kirikiri or Kuje prison. And you are sentencing someone who stole 700,000, and you are sentencing the person to serve 76 years in prison. Sometimes when I look at this judiciary, I tend to look at, are these persons okay? Just imagine the story of Sunday Jackson from Adamawa State, who was defending himself. He is now on death row. He was sentenced to be unalived because he defended himself from bandits, or let me say Fulani header. You come online, you see all these wannabe Fulani headers or Fulani headers posting videos, sending threats to people, saying all sorts of things, owing to the attacks on Benue and some other communities around the country. And the DSS and nobody is saying or doing anything about it. But if I should say something now, TikTok will not even promote this video, let alone the authorities even look into what we are saying and act and work to correct what we are complaining about. It is very, very outrageous to sentence somebody to 76 years for just stealing 700,000. And we have people who stole 80.2 billion, not million, billions. They stole it and they are going freely. In fact, they are moving freely, even celebrating their birthday, even down to the extent where our president is celebrating the birthday with them. The law in this country is against the poor. Anybody who has money in his pocket or connections, political connections, is above the law. Many people in Nigerians are above the law. The constitution is in shambles. Nothing is working. The country is completely overwhelmed. In fact, every sector of the country has been overwhelmed with the issues facing the country. People are just living as if they don't have brains in their head. You see somebody stealing from a public office and the EFCC will not do anything. A crime is a crime, whether big or small. If you could punish this guy with 76 years, then how many years would you give to Yaya Bello, who is moving freely celebrating his 50th birthday? President is even celebrating the birthday with him. You guys are so clueless. What is going on in this country? 76 years. Sometimes last year I saw a post where one guy was sentenced to 136 years. How old is he? How old is he? How long is he going to live before he even get? I God, voila! How did we get here as a country? How did we get here? First of all, EFCC, I suppose it should be Economic and Financial Crime Commission. Mhm. So you have to do with any financial crime, let's say any financial crime. Why not go after these politicians? Why are you guys not independent on your own to act? You want to make the country safe. You want to make the country financially, let me say, safe from crime like financial crimes. But you tend to be going after the small, small fishes instead of going after the big, big ones causing problems up and down. I just don't understand. 76 years. Judiciary, you guys have failed us. You have failed us. Judiciary used to be where the common man will say, okay, at least this is where I'll find my stand, get my right back, like fight for myself, and I'll be heard. But it seems like the judiciary has turned into something else. The common man goes to the judiciary, he or she loses. First of all, the police failed, civil defense failed, immigration and customs failed, prisons failed, the military also failed, EFCC failed, DSS failed. All of you guys has failed. Even the educational sector has failed. You guys are so clueless. Anyways, I pray this video reaches you guys and maybe the judiciary or the EFCC will retrace and correct their steps from the evil doing or from the evil doers amongst them. Gosh, somebody celebrating his birthday who allegedly stole 80.2 billion naira and somebody is being sentenced for stealing 700,000 naira. Wow, country na cruise o. As in, does not even balance 80.2, 700K, and they are sentencing somebody to 76 years in prison, while the person who stole the largest amount was granted a bail of 500 million naira. Welcome to Nigeria, where we pay for darkness, where we don't have rights.